So basically I walk out my door and it's pedestrian friendly. I mean, it's like a nice utopia. I would never have thought of that. You don't really have to think about cars. You might have to think about bikes or motorcycles, but pedestrians rule, mostly. And then you can move into some other areas and it's more bikes are in control. There's certain days we let cars through. Unless you're more of a biker, well, right now it's kind of walk time. It's pretty much walk control around here. Pedestrians rule whether a car wants to come through or not.
I started my life in more pedestrian-friendly Europe, but at 3 years old, moved with my family back to the land of cars. I can't complain about my childhood. We had a good life on the sidewalk, and often on the street, though my father spent a lot of time yelling at speeding cars, which were my mother's biggest worry. When I was 13, we moved for a year to a condominium where most of the community property was footpaths and grass, and cars didn't have access. My parents could relax, and for us kids it was like living permanently at the playground. With our next move, we lost the footpaths for a low-density neighborhood where there weren't many signs of life outside of our property. This could have been disastrous for our carbon footprint if we'd chosen to look for outside activities and been forced to rely on our car.
Go Bucky!
But we were lucky we had space, and our home became our playground.
Going over the roof right about now! There he is! Oh my god! Woo!
Since then, I've only lived in cities, San Francisco, New York, and Barcelona, and never had a car. I don't believe you have to live in a city to go car-free, but density and access to public transit do make things easier. A friend once commented that living in a city forces you to live more consciously. So maybe it's not so much whether it's suburban, urban, or rural, but we should just be seeking that conscious lifestyle, where the car becomes the last resort.